Hi everybody, my name is Joe Grisaffi and welcome to one of my video game pickup videos. Today is August 10th, it's Monday, and it is around 9:30 at night. I thought I would do a quick video and open my latest packages with you. Got quite a bit here with the slow post office, things piled up. This tends to happen with limited run games. You wait and wait and wait, and then all of a sudden a lot of stuff arrives at the same time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes to open here. It's not all limited run. One is ColecoVision, and this one, I don't quite remember what this is. It may not even be a video game, so we'll be surprised together. Hey, let's open this one first. I am a big, and some GameStop games. I can just show these to you real quick. Haven't shopped at GameStop in a while. Mainly because of the pandemic. But I stopped in the other day and grabbed a 4 for $20 deal and used my $5 off for the month. So I got, for $5, with $5 off, I got Risk of Rain. It was $12.99 minus $5. I kind of liked the Risk of Rain, the first one, so I was excited to get Risk of Rain 2 at a discounted price. I know it's a completely different style of game. And then I got these for 20 bucks. Close to the Sun, that is a Treen, I think it's Treen Ultimate Edition, Ultimate Collection. I haven't checked it yet, haven't played it yet to see if all 4 versions are on there or if it's a download code for 3 of them that I didn't get. And Mutant Road to Eden. Can you see that? It would help to hold it in front of the lens. And Wolfenstein Youngblood. So $5 each, basically. Always a deal, especially when I get something like Wolfenstein that I really want to play. Because it's always a deal, but it is hit or miss. You can buy some crap trying to find those 4 games. Bought plenty of crap in my time. And a friend of mine in California sent me this sealed Madden 17 for the Xbox One. I was very happy to get that for free. And thank you, Zach. So let's open the unknown box here. I have an issue often with my area post office, and some friends on Facebook get quite the kick out of it. So I do need to take a picture of this box that is damaged right there. Along with, I think one of the limited run boxes got damaged as well. Let me see here. Maybe this is the one I'm thinking of. Nope, there it is. So this is limited run right here. Got a little crushed at the top. Can you see that? Now, limited run has been good about replacing damaged stuff. They would, in the past, this has happened 3 or 4 times, things have got pretty damaged. So I complained, and they sent me a postage, a label, to send back the damaged goods. Then they sent back the new stuff. Sometimes they would go ahead and send the new stuff right away and say if they don't get the damaged stuff back within 30 days, they will charge me for the new stuff, which is completely fair too. But it's worked out every time so far. They have, sometimes it's hard getting a hold of them, but they have always stepped up and made it right. Let's look at this unknown box. It is from Washougal, Washington. I don't even remember this guy's name. So I just don't know what this is. And as soon as I open it, I'm going to be, aha! Hopefully it's nothing too embarrassing. The opening parts of these videos are kind of dull. So bear with me. This is very light. It weighs 12 ounces. Again, don't know what it is. And it's, I do know what it is. Okay. And he fortunately packed it with plenty of bubble wrap. This was a Kickstarter NES game called Rolly. And I love supporting people who are doing stuff for the NES, even if it's with the new NES Maker game development tool. I love checking this stuff out, especially when they limit the quantities. So this is, he did a nice job with this box here. Rolly. Now I wonder if he will send me a ROM so I don't have to open this nice box. There's the side. The other side. And the top. And then the bottom is typical. I'll read the first paragraph. Too many snakes have moved into Paradise Gorge, plunging its forest into an ecological crisis. The woodland animals no longer want to be friends and play with each other. Instead, they have become too angry and afraid to have fun, and are hogging precious toys and treats to themselves. So it's a platformer. Can you see the screenshots there? It is a platformer, homebrew for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And did he put his name on here? It's presented by Optivania. And, he didn't put his name on it. He should have put his name on the box. I don't remember his name, so I can't give him a shout out. But he did a very good job with this box. And, yeah, I'm not going to open it, because if he'll send me the ROM, this may just stay sealed. All right, guys, look, Rolly. So that's a Kickstarter that came through. That is very exciting. Put this away in a safe place. And let's just grab the next box. So these are all limited run now. Nope, I take that back. I have 4 limited run here and 1 more here. This is ColecoVision, which I ordered just the other day. And I know what this is, and there were only 80 of them made. The story they told us was they found, or were given, they acquired an incomplete, unreleased ColecoVision game. And the game's not very good based on the demo I saw, the gameplay footage. And it's called Energy Quiz. And if I recall correctly, yeah, it's not a maze game, it's like a surround game. Snafu, if you're familiar with that on the Intellivision. But you're uncovering images that correlate to your player, your energy source. And the first one to complete the picture, or whoever has the most of their picture revealed when time runs out, is the winner. The gameplay trailer made the game look just very bad, but they only made 80, and I am a sucker for short print games, no matter how good or bad they are, especially the older stuff. I know like PlayStation 4 stuff, when that is done in very small numbers, the prices go through the roof. And I often miss out on that, but I'm kind of plugged into what's happening on the older homebrew scene. So I went ahead and grabbed this. It was $50 plus shipping. And fingers crossed, can you see that? Fingers crossed that something happens with this. Let's see if I can open it without damaging the box. I hate to crease the top here. So maybe I'll do another video if I can get it open, but let me hold this up closer and see if you can see the screenshots there. Get an idea of what it's about. It's a 2-player game. I think it's only a 2-player game, so that's going to be hard to find someone to enjoy this with me, because not many of my friends at my age will come over just to play a bad video game. So there are the 2 non-LRG acquisitions, and we are just about 10 minutes in. So let's get into the limited run boxes. This one is, now I did not check my invoices, my orders, to see what these are, so we're all in for a big surprise here. You're going to be just as surprised as I am. Hopefully there's something I really wanted. You know, for the longest time, as probably many of you have done, I was ordering everything from limited run games, just wanted a whole set. And I finally quit doing that. I think my stopping point was the Power Rangers game, because it was so expensive, and I just couldn't pull the trigger to keep a complete set. So then I stopped buying everything. So now I was a little more choosy after that. Let's see what we got here. And I also like to open up my limited run games on camera because of previous damage. My post office mishandles a lot of stuff, but then Limited Run poorly packed a lot of stuff in the past. I've had LPs, records damaged, games damaged, especially the collector's edition boxes. Just, you know, the slightest damage is frustrating for a collector, but some of those were really bad. And you can see, I think I did a damage video before that shows some, but I could pull up some pictures and put them in another video, because all the damaged boxes have photos online. What did we get here? Icy. And the trading cards. Icy, Bonds of the Sky, Bonds of the Skies. They put the titles on them now. They weren't doing that for a while. So here are the 3 trading cards in this pack. They changed the logo on the back. That's pretty cool. It's actually a lot better. You see that? Now, and they restarted renumbering, so they started a second set. I was wondering if they were going to do that, because it was just going to be a living set that went on and on. So now they changed the numbers. Well, I regret not buying the cards that they were offering individually online before. I didn't catch that they were starting a new set. Okay. Well, we got Bonds of the Skies. 2 copies of that. 1 for me, 1 to possibly resell later. Bonds of the Skies. I think this was a very short print release in Icy. I forgot if this was a pre-order or not. If it was not, I probably would have bought 2. But on the pre-orders, I've really only bought 1, since everyone who wants one has the chance to get it. You see that? This one actually looks really good. I hate to... One of my biggest issues with the Limited Run stuff is by the time you get it, it's sometimes worth quite a bit more than what you paid, and then I hate to open them at that point. So I'll probably look at see how much it costs to download. If it's under 10 bucks, I'll usually do that. So I'll put these aside. Make sure there's nothing left in there. I've done that a few times, almost thrown stuff out. Next Limited Run box is going to be a small order, 1 or 2 things. What is it? I can't see it yet. Can you tell? Trying to look in the camera there. I can't tell from here. So let's go ahead and open it. Worse Than Death. I totally forgot about this one. 2 copies of Worse Than Death. Man, I order these things and I just forget about it. Someday I need to go through and check all my orders to see, just to make sure that I've got everything that I ordered. Because something could have been lost in the mail. Does happen. Worse Than Death. Fantastic. And the cards, 2 different cards. So if I only ordered 1 copy, would I only get 1 card? Finishing the set of cards is not, and they're damaged. Yeah. Corner damage. Oh well. Good thing they're not terribly important to me. I could probably pick them up for $1 or $2. And then the new Limited Run logo on the back, which I like a lot. There's better light. All right. 15 minutes. This one's a little bigger. Going to have a few more things in it. It's also damaged, if you can see that. Got a little crushed there. Hopefully the contents are not damaged. And they don't insure these, which I get. That would be a lot of money when most of the stuff will arrive safely. And they do save a few copies behind for that. So if you get something damaged, you got to get a hold of them right away to make sure they still have reserves. I think there was one time where I did wait too long because I wasn't sure they would do anything about it. Oh, lots of cards in this one, and a card protector. Okay, looks like River City Girls. Oh, now it's the old backs with no game name on the front. So I can't tell what they are just by looking at the picture, the card. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Looks like one is a gold. Put the gold in the card protector. And these are in the 500 and 600 range. So it's 7 cards. It doesn't look like there's... Oh, they're okay. They're all singles. And one... Oh, ho, ho! Asdivine Hearts 2. Siralim 3. Now these, I don't think these were pre-orders. I think these were very limited numbers. Asdivine Hearts 2 again. River City Girls original game soundtrack. Now I think I'm going to sell all my soundtracks. I will never listen to these. And then, okay, there's River City Girls. That's heavy. There's some stuff in there. I forgot what was included in this, but that's pretty heavy. Manual, disc, what else? Doesn't say. There's trouble once again in the mean streets of River City, but this time the boys are in over their heads. All right. And Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl for the NES. Now, I did not bother to buy the Switch and other versions of this when it was offered. I just stuck with the NES. I don't think I'll ever play the game, you know. And I think the Mall Brawl for the modern systems was pre-order, so there should be plenty of them out there. Might have to pay a small premium, but I don't think it'll be too much. But this I'll probably leave sealed. Find the ROM somewhere. Okay. It's going to be a nice little stack of games here. Make sure I'm not throwing anything out. Oh, let me closely check Jay and Silent Bob. The corners look bad, but I think that's the way it was. This was on the bottom, and I didn't notice which way it was packed. So I don't think that's bad enough to warrant a complaint, even though that, nope, can't tell. You probably can't tell on there, but it looks like it's just, with these black boxes, the folds often tear a little, the surface tear, so you see the white or the brown underneath it. So I don't like the black boxes. For some, it seems like the older stuff from the 80s, the black boxes were fine, but this new stuff, maybe they're printing things a lot more cheaply, using less quality, so the corners tend to tear. Now I need to go look at my black box NES games and see if those have tears on the corners or not. But most of the homebrew stuff that comes in a black box has torn corners like that. And last but not least, this big old box here. It took a hit in the corner here. Hopefully they used enough padding to prevent any damage to the contents. Knife away from me. I can tell games are loose in the box. I guess I went back at the last minute and got a second Mall Brawl. No, maybe this was a pre-order. Yeah, I think this was a pre-order, and at the last minute I did buy a second. What was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking? What did I do? That is not like me to buy that many. But I guess I did. At least I'm going to get my choice of boxes. I'm going to get a good, nice box out of this. Oh, I forgot that I did that. So I have a couple of mall brawls available for sale. I'll probably sell those sooner rather than later. Make sure nothing's going to get thrown out. Oh, it looks like there's one more thing in here. I was going to say, I don't need a box this big for 3 cartridges. Did I order an album? Like I said, I place these orders and I just forget about them because they take so long. What did I get? I'm going to have to open it. Yeah, it's not going to make a difference. I can't. What's going through my mind is, do I want to keep it in here and just sell it in here? Sell it like this, unopened. But I don't buy the albums anymore. So this hopefully was something special. Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl. Why the hell did I do that? The original 8-bit video game soundtrack. Okay, well there you have it. This will probably go up for sale. This hadn't been that long ago, but I had recently decided I'm going to start selling all my CD soundtracks and game LPs that I bought because I'll never listen to them. I just don't think I will. I did find my childhood record player a couple of months ago, and I need to get a new needle and new speakers for it, but I do have it, and it was put away working. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will be doing this maybe once or twice a month as I get stuff in the mail. And I don't really go out for pickups anymore. I don't go hunting too much, but every now and then I make a stop or two and find really good stuff, and I want to share it with you from now on. So like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I would love to chat with you through the comments, and thanks for watching, okay? Bye.